answer too, I guess.
Yeah, I don't know.
Final one, I feel like Tusk is way worse.
We'll see. We'll have to watch that matchup throughout the game. See how JerAx and or supports who are making the rotation over, so they can get a little bit of an early point. So I think it's just such a play down.
See if it can help out here. Ana is going to be scouted out. Light Strike Ray is going to connect, and Chain's actually really early aggression. They are going to die for this. Super tanking the tower, and well, he's going to fall, but I guess he draws first blood.
LFY dramatic laning phase is not to his favor. That being said, it's not the end of all worlds. I'm sure JerAx is going to be still rotating into mid lane at some point, and Lina is obviously another hero that if you can get that snowball Ice Shards block in. Nice block at bottom, though.
Yeah, onto G-Sing, trying to bring him down. This is going to be a good bit of damage. JerAx not quite going to be able to run him down as of yet. They're actually going to find it. Unfortunate there. Ana going to get away again. So, I mean, it's still been so much pressure there in the mid lane. Now S4 up top. Just going to keep on being zoned, but not sure if they realize that Fly is in the area as well. They should, and Illuminate spam is going to continue.
Yeah, he's been here all laning phase, so I'm sure they do know. S4 is sitting at 7-4 plus another 3S. Oh, man.
Another kill to pick up the bounty rune. Maybe now that they're going to bring back in the Disruptor, S4 possibly in a little bit of trouble. They're going to go with that slow for the moment. They do have another Boundless Strike if they want to use it, as well as, of course, the waveform forward. Kinetic Field's been dropped. S4 in a lot of trouble and out of mana, out of time, out of life.
Maybe JerAx can turn things around. Monet is not really the target because he still has that strength more.
Yeah, they're not going to be able to run him down as of yet, at least.
Oh, the blast?
Kinetic Field, it's really low, but it's not going to be enough to find the kill. Monet's still sticking around on such low HP, but they are going to be able to find that kill onto JerAx. And, well, Fly is still here as well. They can start lifestealing off of this if they want. OG continuing to dive for this. S4 has come back in, trying to bring down Monet. They do have another right click, and that's going to be enough to find the kill. Double for S4. Arm compared to Super and almost level 6. Do you think that he's going to start trying to get aggressive with that Laguna Blade up, or just keep the threat of it there in lane and farm more?
Not sure. Fly?
Yeah, he's dead.
Wow. If they shut him down just a little bit, I think it would do wonders for their mid-game.
See, walking through. It's a little pass by Fly, and now going to try and start racking up the damage. Monet's still in the area, but Fly is not long for this world. Also going to get the Jingu stacks up now for white. But no points in Adaptive Strike means Monet will not be able to find that kill. God, Kato's just so quick right now. Oh, are they going to get that kill? There's the Boundless Strike. Nice pickup.
In the jungle, it's just a question of what points does Super want to get aggressive. For mid-Ember Spirits, wait for the... Oh, he's actually waiting for the...
All right. Oh, here's a duel down. They're going to be able to find this kill, so a bit of dual damage there for Illuminate. Coddle's going to keep getting himself farmed, but a snowball aggressively into Sing, but there's going to be the turnaround now. Shard's already out to try and block it off, but it's not going to end up mattering. They're onto the Troll Warlord, starting to drop low, and is going to be able to find that kill. Legion picking that one up. He secures that bounty rune, but Monkey King already in the area. Over by the other rune, it's Super again aggressive towards JerAx. He's going to try and go for the Remnant forward, able to dodge away from that Light Strike Ray, and they do find the kill onto that Tusk. White pump fake towards the end.
See the Disruptor. They do have their level 6. They have yet to use Static Storm. So I wouldn't even mind like another smoke play. Oh, they actually have an Invis rune for Super, so this is a great rotation behind the mid area.
They have a replicate too, so Monet is here. They're on to S4 already. Gonna jump forward onto him. Static Storm is down. This is going to be a kill now onto the Magnus, looking for more. There's gonna be the jump forward by the Ember, possibly. They don't even need to go for it. They're just gonna kill off Lina. So that's 2 cores down.
No Tails farm at this point.
You have that Blink Dagger for the Legion Commander.
Jump.
There's a jump up in the top lane already there. Monet is going to be turned upon the Legion Commander. Waveform forward, excuse me, the Lina, and she is going to end up dropping in a second, possibly? Maybe not. They can't quite kill him off, and the snowball forward, and going to be able to get the Walrus Punch onto White. The rest of LFY is wrapping around. I don't know if this is a bait so much as just trying not to be a desperate situation. They are able to kill off that Morphling. Static Storm a little bit too late, and now I don't know if they're going to be able to find these kills. Coddle gets the Blinding Light pushback. Super is going to try and chase him down, but they've already lost the 2 cores, so to me, this is a kill you have to get, but it's really not that worth it.
Yeah, losing their Morphling was really bad. To be fair,
not good enough compared to what the Morphling's doing.
I feel like both teams are kind of comfortable just because we haven't hit that big moment where OG should take over the game and how successfully they do so, we'll have to see.
Puddle just drops there in the jungle.
SNY coming in. Yeah, same is coming in now. So with the SNY complete, that's the big stat upgrade. The healthy amount of strength he has. Oh, they're actually going to try and get a quick kill now.
They're on top of him. A good pushback, though, means that not all those remnants hit. They still find the kill. There's going to be the RP. S4 trying to turn this, but No-Tail's already down. So they are going to lose 2 for the side of LFY in the midst of all that craziness. It looked for a second like it was actually going better for them, but they find enough
to play around. They can go ahead and split push pretty heavily. They're going to also see if they can break apart OG, some smoke plays here and there. That's another duel.
Yeah, they're on top of them. Going to be able to secure that one. Last time the Troll Warlord ended up getting the...
I also like the boots to travel quite a bit. The duels is helpful and it'll help deal with the Lincolns of the Morphling, but I did kind of think Shadowblade was necessary to deal with both Morphling and Ember Spirit. They're both quick reaction escape.
I don't know if this is necessarily the fight that LFY want to take. They're going to go for the duel, but there's going to be the RP trying to turn it back around, but Tusk is already gone. Wukong's command comes out as well. Jinxing starting to follow, is going to die, but Monet able to take one in return, so No-Tail going to be dropped down. That glimpse a little bit better than previous ones, and Fly is going to fall because of it. Monet with the triple kill. Almost.
KB is still down. They do have RP though on S4.
Goes out. S4 is there. The duel immediately. They're all over these guys. Static Storm is down as well, but I'm not sure if it's going to end up being enough. LFY all over these guys. No-Tail trying to find this kill. Unadjusting is going to be able to peel him back, and now the skewer onto 2. S4 with the plays, able to find it. Monet trying to get out, just managed to get up to the high ground, but is he going to be able to TP away? No! They take him down. 4 kills, 1 or 2 of them, or is it more just dependent on how much farm they can get out of the map?
And again, it's like, I think a couple of tier 2s, not sure if all of them is really possible. Just save him.
Oh?
Oh my god.
They got him. They're all over.
I was going to say, just kind of leave him until G had the extra bit there. So
this is a really great time.
Yeah, 1.5 minutes.
And there, Walrus Punch to start this. Snowballing through, dealing damage. LFY. Are the wheels coming off? That's 60 seconds with no Legion Commander. They're going to go high ground with this.
Did OG just find a win?
What?
Maybe. This is going to be really close.
Monet pops the BKB. He turns to fight White, trying to get out of there. OG pulling one, a fast one. They're going to run down Super here as well. They're on to Monet. He's switching over. The Lincoln Sphere has already been popped in. There's going to be the Static Storm down, trying to still kill this guy off. There's going to be the Laguna Boy. They find the kill. He's buying back, but that's also going to be no Monkey King for another 35 seconds. All right, there's no BKB here for No-Tail, but he does still have that Aegis. There's the
about to wear out. Oh man, if they could have just saved it for a little bit longer.
Okay, round 2, ding, 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 going in for it. Another jump forward, Monet, but there's RP! They take him down. Ana gonna look for a killing spree, and they are gonna be able to find it. 4 dead, 90 seconds, no Morphling.
Oh, LFY, you had to, this is like the timing. Like OG, they're the strongest, I think comparatively. This is the strongest that they could be, and it's just over.
Oh, no. Off the back of some good decision making, a couple pickoffs in S4. What a play. OG remained perfect.
I mean, props to OG, right? They set themselves up for